It's race day. Final result.
Good. You can't help but feel nervous the day of, no matter how big or small the race is. So I feel nervous, but I slept well. I won't eat much this morning, but I have my banana and my Go bar just to get some fuel in and then let it rip. Can't forget this. You will do that.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you're an OG. 76, green, 7 hours 19. Just had a banana then. I've got another banana and a Go bar in my bag. I'm sipping on electrolytes from now until when we get to the venue. And that'll do me. Sometimes I'll have a gel pre-race. I don't have a gel during the race, just kind of my personal preference. Anything, I know a lot of people do. Anything less than 60 minutes, I just prefer not to, especially if I'm really pushing, at intensity. I don't like to risk having a stitch or anything like that. So I kind of raw dog the HYROX thing. But beforehand, I'll Go bar on the way to the venue, electrolytes, just sipping on that all morning because it's going to be warm inside the venue, and I am prone to cramping. So obviously I would have liked to bring my whole collection of BPN subs, but I just kind of brought the stuff that I know is going to give me the most bang for buck, and just suits my performance strategy the best. So I've kind of got that pretty dialed now. It's not as much as maybe some other people, but everyone's kind of different. You got to find what works for you and what doesn't. So I keep mine pretty light just to make sure I'm fueled enough, but I don't overcook it, because I've overcooked it in the past, I've undercooked it in the past, but I feel like this is my sweet spot. Alright, race day fit. Alright, pre-game, slides, socks of course. I've got pace breaker in the 5-inch, so the shortest version of the pace breaker. I'm rocking the lined version, so kind of the inbuilt underwear. I've got the muscle tank, which is the Easy Set muscle tank. Elevated branding, so for all the ambassadors to racing this weekend. And that will be, Metal Vent Tech headband, the best of the best. The trademark, the signature, up top, so my wife can spot me from a little while away.
Congratulations!
What's up?
What a fight!
Thank you guys for capturing the magic.
Where's the party?
Ready to have you fun. Yeah.
We might go.
Start warming up.
Start warming up.
Walking around.
Alright, it's race day. We're here. Let's do the thing we came to do. We are about to start warming up now. I feel good. No one feels good. We're going to kiss if we win. But no, we're feeling good, ready to go. Ready to rock and roll.
Okay.
Some fit boys out there, they're moving fast.
It is.
We're going to run our own race. We're going to start smooth, we're going to finish fast. And I've said that before. I've started fast and finished less fast. But we'll see how we go.
Okay, good luck. Have fun.
Let's go.
Okay, bye.
go. Me no roller coaster, Mr. A, the A. When I roller coaster go, say what, the what. Me no roller coaster, Mr. A, say A. When I roller go, yeah, me go. Me no roller coaster, Mr. A, the A. When I roller go, yeah, me say what, the what. Me no roller coaster, Mr. A, say A. When I roller go, yeah, me go. Roller, Mr. A, the A. When I roller, go.
Tell me why you took so long to come out here.
Yeah, we can't walk more than 5 meters without Noah Ohlsen getting a photo and someone wanting to tell them that he's their #1 inspiration.
Oh, that's so nice.
He's the man. They're like, oh, like, who are you? You know his partner? I'm like, yeah. I'm Brian. Don't worry about me.
I am Brian.
No, this is like, it does very much feel like a World Cup, like Olympic kind of vibe. Big stadium, everyone's wearing their country colours, they've got their flags out from their cross the What's up, vlog?
We'll do a debrief later.
What up, gang? It is the afternoon now. We're about to go meet up with Noah and get some dinner. But we haven't really debriefed on the race yet, have we?
Got to do our race debrief.
So, final result, 58 minutes and maybe 20 seconds, something like that. Not a PR for me, not a PR for Noah. My fastest time in the men's pro is like 56.01 or 56.02, like basically 56 flat. My fastest mixed time is 55, so I was kind of hoping that we'd get into the 55s, maybe even like, I don't know, Noah's best time was 54 something, so like I thought maybe we can try and get something 54ish. Anyway, I didn't really care about the number. That's kind of a little false number in the back of our heads, and we didn't achieve that, but it was a hard course and we really like gave our best, and so we're happy as Larry. It was a fun race. It was so cool to race with Noah. I made a post earlier. I put in my caption that I've looked up to this guy ever since I kind of came into the CrossFit world, and it's crazy that like I'm not only competing like alongside him, against him, but actually like with him. Crazy.
So cool.
You told like 20-year-old Bailey that this was happening, who was watching all the CrossFit docos back in the day. He was competing with Noah Ohlsen, bro. He would not believe you at all. So the race was great.
I also think something that Bailey said earlier was that sometimes like for Worlds, like the most intense and frightening part is the qualification part. But once you've qualified, it just kind of means that for Worlds, like if you're not going for like the championship, which you can tell based off the qualifying time whether you're actually going to be in the race or not. And as much as I love and support Bailey, it was clear that like there were guys that were going to go close to a sub 50 in their division, so you're not gunning for the title. So it's just about like how do you maximize potential and maximize the whole experience of traveling and being on the other side of the world with like-minded people. And I felt like you and Noah both did that like in such a positive way.
Yeah, no, for sure. Qualifying is the stressful part. You just want to qualify so you get to come to Worlds. That Worlds, like for me anyway, it's just like a party. It's a celebration. It's a chance to like meet with all the fittest people in the world, connect with them, and just have some fun. So we did exactly that. I'm honestly happy with it in terms of like execution. Like we really executed every station, every transition. There was no penalties, no issues that we were like, oh, like I wish we did this instead. Nothing in hindsight would we have changed. And there was just a few things that were like a little bit harder than usual than other courses. Noah said his 54-minute PR in Miami was like a real fast course, where I feel like this was like a slow course, or like a long course, I guess. And I feel like the sleds were hard. I feel like it was really hot in there. Like just lots of things, not excuses, more just like it's just is what it is. And I feel like everyone's kind of got the same type of feedback, so it just makes it. Everyone's saying like, oh, add 3 to 5 minutes to your time, like for most people. That's just how it goes.
So I've heard athletes before say that it was a slow course, and I've never understood because I've always thought like the movements are the same, like how can it be that much slower? But actually seeing in real life, when they were doing like they had to do 3 laps of the run, which means that they're constantly turning, there's no straight, so they can just really sprint down. And it was like, oh, it actually does mean they're constantly kind of having to decelerate on the corners. So It actually makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah, it's like, it's not we were not racing anyone, so it's not like, oh, we had a tougher race than them, like it's unfair. Like it's the exact same for everyone, so like I could not care less. It's always, but sometimes people are like, oh, why didn't you PR? Like if you're training hard for it and you're getting fitter, like shouldn't you always get better? But sometimes there's just like variables that make things a little bit harder. But like we still gave our best, had a real red hot crack. We had heaps of fun and met a heap of people, and we had a red hot crack. Like left nothing in the tank. Like I was properly cooked at the end of it. And so that's all you can do. On to the next, eh?
So what was the highlight from the race? Is there anything that stands out?
I don't know.
Or from like the whole day?
The whole day. I think like the highlight was like before, but and after as well. Like Noah was like so unbelievably famous in the fitness space, and like we couldn't even like warm up in the warm up area without like people were about to compete against, like asking him for photos, and like we're stretching and they come and ask like for advice. So like, hey, after all your years of competing, like what's your mindset heading into this race? Like proper. So nice. And then when we went afterwards, like after the race, like we could not get back to the warm up area. It took us like I don't know, half
it was
an
a
hour,
long
maybe
time.
Longer.
And then then we were waiting to film, and it took the boys so long to come. I was like, what's happening?
It was crazy, but it was like, it's so cool, and every person is coming up to both of us, but mainly Noah. It's just like really cool to hear their story and how that he may have impacted their journey, and to give them that time, and he just like gave the exact same amount of time to everyone, which I thought was like so cool. Like just such a gentleman.
And he didn't just like say hi, like he engaged with people so well and asked them about them, and like really has like strong connection with people. It's very admirable, and like such a like role model and inspiration for us to kind of emulate his energy. It was incredible.
Yeah, so all in all, amazing day.
Yeah,
we're gonna meet up with him now and get some dinner. Sweden is actually playing the World Cup right now, or not right now, tonight, and we're obviously in Sweden, so I feel like the city's gonna be an absolute buzz, so we can kind of get some dinner, hopefully find a pub, watch that with some of the locals, and get amongst it before we fly to Mallorca tomorrow.
But this is going to be a standalone vlog, so I'm going to edit this, probably put it out tomorrow morning at the airport. So, day in the life, HYROX race day.
Race day vlog. Thank you for tuning in for this little, it wasn't really like a series, it's just like my life is, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. And I've obviously been training hard for this, but it's just kind of, whether I had a race in the calendar or not, I'm going to train this way because this is hybrid and this is what I love. But it's really fun to kind of test yourself and get in the arena.
Alright, we've just arrived to watch the Sweden soccer game. Thank you so much for tuning in to this race day vlog. We've got plenty more vlogs coming out. We have all of Sweden, the lead up to the race day vlog, but we want to get the race day vlog out straight away. The lead up, then we're going to Mallorca. We've got one more European summer vlog before we head back to Sydney and get back into the routine. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, do all the things because we're going to slow down. See you in the next one.